Michigan man. Ask where I'm from and I'll show you my hands. I am, by God, I am a Michigan man. I am a Michigan man, where sleeping bears lie on the sand. Manitou has placed his hands. I am a Michigan man.
Salutations all, this is Old Sasquatch. Tonight we're going to be doing some work on Carolina Gold Girl Paydirt. Received the bag, and then on the bottom of the bag it says caution may contain critters and gold. I hope it's just a joke about the critter part. So let's get this open and get it classified and see what we got. Okay, now Mustang down there, North Carolina, she said this is some pretty nasty dirt as far as dirty. From what I understand, it's that good old North Carolina red clay, red dirt. So let's see if we can get it open first. Okay, let's take a look inside the bag. This is what we got. There's some chunkies in there. Looks like some crystals and minerals and gemstones. So let's get it classified down. Okay, first we're gonna go with the Dollar Tree colander. See what we got in here as far as big stuff. Now she got this pay dirt out of what she calls the Snakehole down there. So this is Snakehole limited edition. I don't see any snakes, so that's a plus. The dirt itself is definitely a red dirt. So on her suggestion, it does obviously look like I'm going to have to wash this off before I try to pan it, get rid of some of the mud. It sort of reminds me of a pay dirt I did. It was from out in California. That was also, I had to wash that about 4 times just to get the mud out of that one. Okay. So this is what we're looking at as far as the bigger stuff. So we'll get that off into a container. Take a quick peek at this. Rocks in here. She has suggested that breaking these down a little bit to see if there's any gold inside of these. She claims that some of them have gold-bearing ore in here. There's a pretty specimen of some sort. I don't know what it is, but it's sort of cool looking. It's a quartz. Something else that I have no idea what that one is, but I've never claimed to be a stone collector. And here's a beat up old penny. That's sort of cool. Definitely lived a hard life. Interesting. Okay, let's classify the next one down. That's the amount that we got in this classification. So let's do the next one. And there is a lot of smaller dirt in here, so I don't want to overload my second classifier, my kitchen strainer. So we'll just put a little bit in at a time, like so. And we'll classify that down. This is what we got so far with that. Paydirt's good and dry, so it's definitely classifying out pretty easy. Okay, this is the rest of it. If there's any live critters in here, they're not showing themselves yet. So I hope that's a good thing. Okay. Okay, so this is our finds, which the majority of it is this real fine stuff. Then this here is bigger than kitchen strainer size. And then once again, the bigger rocks. Okay, so we'll get ready to get this panning and we'll go from there. See you in a minute. Oh yeah, there's some mud. He wasn't fibbing. Yeah, this is going to be fun to get cleaned up before I can even pan it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to wash this and off about 3 or 4 times. And hopefully that'll take care of this mud problem. But I have seen worse than this. So this isn't the worst I've had to deal with ever. Okay, as soon as I get all this paper cleaned up, we'll get ready to pan it. Okay, once again, I'm going to speed this up so it doesn't bore you too much, and we'll catch you at the other end of the segment. Okay, this is what we ended up getting out of it. I'll get this cleaned up a little more and get it dried up. And we'll do a weigh up and final thoughts. Okay, it's weigh-in time. So let's get this on the scale and see what we got. Okay, we ended up with 0.68. So over a half a gram of gold in there. I'm very pleased with that. Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna get this all switched over real quick. What I want to do now, before I do that, that little picker that was driving me nuts, was 0.12 gram. So that little pain in the butt that I had to take out was definitely a nice picker. Nice little picker. Okay, I'll come back and give you my final thoughts, on this, and let you know what I think about Carolina Gold Girl Paydirt. Okay, folks, this is what my thoughts are about Carolina Gold Girls Snakehole Paydirt. This was a challenging bag. When she talks about how dirty it was and everything on her videos, she definitely wasn't hyping that up enough. It was pretty dirty. It was fun, challenging. I consider myself a intermediate panner, so a beginner shouldn't try this. If Mustang comes out with a bag where she's actually washed the dirt and everything beforehand and put it in a bag, that would make it a lot better for the beginner panners. But as it is right now, I wouldn't suggest it to a beginner. As you've seen, we ended up with over a half a gram of gold, which was fantastic. There was gold in every pan that I did, which was fantastic. And even found a little shark's tooth. As you can see. And some interesting rocks and boulders. Not boulders, but gemstones. And I would love to know the story behind this penny. Because I tell you what, it lived a real tough life. It's a Lincoln set, not a Wheatie. But like I said, it lived a rough life. Now then, on these rocks, I have no idea what most of them are. Some of them are pretty cool looking. This one looks like it has a lot of mica in it. And some quartz. Now this rock here, I believe, is the same material as that big slab of rock that's above the snake hole. Now this might be the reason why she is finding gold in the snake hole. This is a conglomerate rock. I can see traces of quartz in it and other materials in it. This would definitely be worth breaking up to see if there's any gold inside of it. There's a good chance of it somewhere in that slab that there will be gold in there, just because of the composition of this. So that's something you might want to keep in mind too, Mustang. So overall, you want a challenge? I recommend you getting some of this. She keeps putting out limited edition bags, and she's growing with new subscribers every day. She's fun to talk to. Her videos are fun to watch. She's definitely an outdoors girl and loves playing in the dirt. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. Heavy pans all, and find that shiny. Goodbye.